Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Lily, and I am so happy that you are here with me. In today's video, I am going to do an unboxing of the June kit from Your Creative Studio. They have been kind enough to send me this kit so that I can do an unboxing video and let's see what I can create with its contents. I take it on like a little challenge. What I like to do is do the unboxing, and then with the contents, I will create a project, not knowing what's in there, not knowing what I'm going to create, but it's a fun challenge for me. And let me show you that I really don't know what's inside. Everything is still sealed, and all I've done is I've broken the tape just so I can make it easy so that when I turn the camera over, it'll be easier for me to just take the contents out. It is still sealed. And so I've not opened it. I don't know what's inside. All I know is that it is the June kit, and I have not cheated. I have not gone online to go see what the June kit is because it's fun and I want it to be a surprise to me too. And so are you guys ready to get started? So I will show you all of the contents, and then I'm also going to create a fun project just so you can see how I use the products, and also to give you some ideas on what you can do with these kits as well. I hope that makes sense. I know I get a little bit tongue-tied. Okay, are you guys ready to get started? Let's turn the camera over and let's take a look to see what's inside. These kits always seem to have such beautiful and useful items, and I don't doubt that this kit will be equally beautiful. So let's dive in and take a look what's inside. They always come packaged so neatly and so cute. So everything is individually wrapped. And there's always, I know that there's going to be an array of papers and tiny ephemera. I'm sure there will be stickers and rubber stamps, and so I can't wait to open each and every little package. And even the package is so nice. Like, the packaging can be reused. And I'm excited because I can kind of see what the theme is, and it looks to be hydrangea. And so, oh my gosh, hydrangeas are so beautiful. I'm in an area in northern Utah where we don't have hydrangeas. They just don't flourish here. However, I have a few neighbors down the street that have beautiful snowball hydrangeas. And I've not attempted to try to grow some, but oh my gosh, I love the hydrangeas. And look at these beautiful colors. You've got some deep purples. And now here is where the challenge begins, you guys, because have you been following me for a while? I struggle with the color purple, but not all shades of purple. Mainly like light purple, like lavender. And so that shade. I love the deep purple. So here's where the challenge begins. What am I going to do? But guess what? I love flowers and I love the hydrangea more than I struggle to work with shades of lavender. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cute. These little note cards. And there are plenty in this little like matchbox. They feel really good. So I'm just pointing out that they are a nice sturdy paper. These can be used as little journaling spots or an added little note to toss in a greeting card. They can be stapled to papers. You can have them hang off of an edge to maybe use as a tab. But they are so cute. Oh, and there's some that are also shaped like tags. So these are so, so cute. And I do like the printed images on there with that shade of purple. So these are beautiful little cards. And the packaging. I just can't get over the packaging. These cute little matchboxes. And even like the little pouches. And then the packaging that the ephemera pieces come in. All of that stuff can be reused. So I really like the way your creative studio puts their kits together and the way everything is packaged. A cute little notebook. This is so cute. I know I'm having fun with fanning it out. Generous little booklet of, it looks like mini postcards. Look at how cute those are. These can be used to collage on journal pages, on all of your projects. Use bits and pieces. And they are, as I was feeling the paper, I noticed that they were stickers. And so how fun is that to be able to collage and layer their adhesive ready. You just peel the backing and use them in all kinds of different projects. So this is fun. And so I am going to tear one away just so you can see how easy it is to just peel the backing. How fun. I love stickers. And so these will be really fun. Super fun to play with. So cute. And I love all the sizes of the different ephemeras. So there's little cute little ephemera pieces, and then you get some larger ones in all, there's just so many different sizes, and that allows for the creative juices to kind of flow and then use these in so many different ways. Another little booklet of papers, and these felt really nice. It was almost like an origami paper / craft paper, and they just felt really, really nice, and the images are so beautiful. So I can tell that it has a vintage floral hydrangea theme, and it is gorgeous. At the same time I was doing the unboxing, I'm also thinking about a project I can create. And so I didn't know what I would be making. So stick around, because after I do the unboxing, I will create a project with some of the items in this kit. This right here was, I think, one of my favorites from the kit. These little floral strips of paper aren't just paper. They are adhesive backed. So they can be used like little strips of washi. How cute is that? And it's super thin, just like washi tape is. So these were my favorite in the entire in the entire kit. And I loved every piece that I went through. But these will be so much fun. I like using washi tape also. So I like to journal in my own personal journal with a lot of photographs. And I like to use strips of washi on the corners of the photographs as I place them down on a page. And then I'll place washi tape like catty corner from the photograph. So it appears as it's been placed onto the page and being held by washi tape alone. And so I love that look. More cute little papers. And these were nice because they were also vellum papers in here in beautiful floral designs, giving you a very soft and vintage feel. These are so cute, and these will be fun to use. So I like making coin envelopes and cutting out a window in the coin envelopes, and I think some of these smaller vellum sheets would look cute. Instead of using clear acetate on the window of a coin envelope, using one of these vellum pieces. Oh, that would be so cute. I don't do that today. That thought just came to me right now. So cute. And then a sheet of faux postage stamps with a beautiful hydrangea floral design. These are so fun. I like working on altered envelopes, and I like to collage on the fronts of the envelopes, and I'll always place like faux postage stamps on there. And those are so pretty. A little vellum pocket. And at first when I was going through these, I thought they were going to be rub-on transfers. They are so stinking cute. They have gold foil in beautiful floral designs, and they're actually little stickers. So you peel the backing off, and it is a very thin acetate sticker with that gold foil. These can also be used as faux postage stamps or even as envelope seals. So, so pretty. Love the packaging, and there's a whole bunch of them in there. Super, super cute. I'm holding the package as if I can read it, and I can't. I can't read it. It's printed in a language other than English, and I can only read outside of English. I can only read in Spanish, so that one couldn't read. And so after I did the unboxing, I realized that they were. I played around with them for a minute and realized they were a nice little acetate sticker. Look at that! I'm pointing out at the packaging. I just can't believe how cute the packaging is with all of the ephemera pieces. These are super cute. There is a nice little stack of journaling cards. So, so cute. I love the florals. I love the colors, the soft hues. And I love the combination of all the colors. So these will have very beautiful soft hues. But then there are a few pages that will have pops of vibrant hues as well, like in the same color family, just a little bit brighter. And I love that. Look at these hydrangeas, absolutely gorgeous. I have a friend in California who has the most amazing hydrangea bushes in her backyard. And they go the entire length of her yard. Absolutely gorgeous in all of these hues as well. This is a cute sticker sheet. That'll be fun to use. And so she knew that whenever she came over to my house, she would always bring me a bouquet of hydrangeas from her backyard. And then when I'd go over to visit her, I always left with hydrangeas as well. It is one of my most favorite flowers. Maybe I should really think about planting some snowball hydrangeas out here in northern Utah, because my neighbors, oh my gosh, the way they bloom in the springtime. Is it the spring or the summer? But they are absolutely gorgeous. I know these are absolutely beautiful, like on the East Coast, like around Maine. I know that the hydrangeas flourish so beautifully over there. Oh, I'm pointing out here that in this little kit, you get 6 sticker papers, 6 vellum papers, 6 art papers, and 6 pattern papers. And these measure 12 by 21 centimeters. And I wish I could tell you what that translates into inches, but I can't. And I didn't do the research, but so beautiful. That right there is my favorite sheet. Look at those hydrangeas with the pink hues and then those deeper purple hues. That right there is my favorite shade of purple. Just going through the pages to show you all the beautiful designs. And this is where I started getting ideas on the project that I'm going to work on. And this vellum right here, oh my gosh. Look at how gorgeous these vellum papers are. I can't wait to play with these even more in the future. This is a beautiful kit, so it is a nice surprise. And I didn't have any doubts. I knew it would be beautiful. So let's open up these little packages and see what's inside. I think some of them, I think this one may have washi tape in it, and the others, I believe, have the red rubber stamps. Beautiful washi tape with the hydrangea theme in blue hues. Pretty. It's such a pretty washi tape. And then I also saved those little envelopes. I have a nice little stack of those. I haven't used them yet, so I'm kind of hoarding them, but I will. I will use them in future projects. Oh, these were so gorgeous when I took them out of the package. Oh, it was so nice. hydrangea stamps. And then you get one large hydrangea stamp and then tiny little like petals, hydrangeas. So, so cute. And then in this other one, it's like it's a collage of, it's a hydrangea and then some foliage and also some butterflies on that stamp. And I'm going to stamp them to show you how beautiful they stamp on paper. Just showing you the red rubber. And once I stamp it, you'll be able to see all the beautiful detail of the petals of each of those hydrangeas. Justin, this is so perfect. And I know it's still winter here in northern Utah, but this will be a fun kit for me to play with in the springtime, even in the summertime. I can even get away with using it in the fall. Okay, so now I'm going through the papers again because I'm going to set some aside that caught my attention so that I can work on my challenge project. And as I'm going through the box, I'm thinking, what can I create? How can I use these papers? And so, I put my thinking cap on and try to come up with a project. And so I love these. I've started, I think in the last few, well, from the very beginning, when I first started with the Your Creative Studio unboxings, I started by at the very end making a project. And then I slowly started taking it on as a challenge, I like being able to create outside of my comfort zone and challenge myself, especially when it comes to colors that I don't normally use or even elements that I don't usually use. So that's the fun part about this. So now I'm going to show you how beautiful these images stamp. And you could see clearly, it was hard to tell on the actual stamp itself, but you could see the hydrangea, you could see the beautiful butterflies. And it even looks so pretty in that blue archival ink. So these will be fun to use. These are going in my rubber stamp stash. Yeah. I'll be using these a lot. And this one is my favorite stamp, the single hydrangea flower. Look at all of the detail in that flower. You could see all of those petals. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And then I'm going to stamp these little tiny ones. And then I thought about using the block, but I'm just going to, they're easy to hold, and so I'm just going to stamp without the block. And these little ones are perfect for stamping on edges of paper. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if you were an easy and fun way to use these stamps in a journal page, is you can take one of the little stamps and create a border. And so I'll do that here on this scrap piece of white paper. And by doing this, if you struggle with breaking a blank page in your junk journals or in your scrapbooking, here's an idea. Stamp several of them on the edge of your paper, and you've created a nice little border design. Okay, this is where the fun continues. I decided to make a little house envelope pocket. The papers are so beautiful and they will look just perfect on a little house envelope pocket. So we start by grabbing a number 10 envelope and then sealing the flap. And now I am going to trim one of the ends to make a long pocket. And now I am going to fold it over, and this is what makes the roof of the little house. I have videos showing you the process in, a slower process and in full description. And I will have a playlist for you down below. But with this one, I thought I would go kind of quick. I'm now just going to trim or cut the sides of it. And I go about 1/2 inch past that fold line. And that just makes it for an easier pocket. And you'll see once I'm done how by doing this, it allows that little 1/2 inch gap between the pocket and the fold line make it easier to place things in that pocket. I'm now going to cut the excess, and then I am going to glue that little 1/2 inch flap down. This will reinforce the pocket so it's not so thin and flimsy. But if you do cut all the way to the top, it can be reinforced with washi tape, and I'll show you how I do that. So now I'm going to grab some of these beautiful papers, and this is the one that really caught my eye. And I thought this would be great to use as the facade on the front of the little house pocket. And all I'm doing is I'm trimming it down to the width of the envelope, which is about 4 1/8 of an inch wide. And then I'm not going to trim the end. I'm just going to leave it. And then I believe I fold over the bottom. I don't think I trim the bottom out, or maybe I do. Okay, I did. I don't remember. Sometimes I'll leave it extra long and then just fold. Oh, I know why I didn't, because it's sticker paper and I'm going to save that. This is what is so cool about some of these papers, is that they have the adhesive backing, and it makes it so easy to just place down. And the way I do this, because it is a sticker paper, to make it easy to attach to the front, I hold it down in one corner and then level it out to make sure that it is even all across the front. And then I did have a little bit of excess at the bottom, and then I just folded that over. And now I am going to do the same thing with the roof of the little house. And I selected this one because it kind of looked like shingles, like roof shingles to me. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does a little bit. And it's also the adhesive backed paper. So it's going to make it easy to also attach to the envelope. And then I did cut it a little bit longer so that it folds over the roof. And that just makes it for a nice clean line at the very top of the roof line, that folding line. It's a little bit wider than the roof, and so I'm just going to trim that excess. If I had made it even wider, then I would just fold it over. And I crease as I move along with the process, just to make sure I don't lose those fold lines. And look at how cute that is looking. Oh my gosh, that hydrangea, like I need more of that hydrangea paper. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this one so much. And now I'm going to line the inside of the pocket, and not the length of the pocket. There's no need to, because it's not visible. There's no window. And so I'm only going to insert it about 1 inch into that pocket. And I am trimming it just shy of the width of the envelope to make sure that it fits in the pocket. And it's okay if it is smaller than the width, and I kind of pointed it out, but you'll see there's going to be a white edge, but I'm going to fix that. I just want to make sure that when I trim this paper down, it fits neatly into the pocket. And this one I cut it down to the very edge, so I won't be folding this one over. And this one is not sticker paper. I could have used sticker paper, but because it's going in a pocket, it could have been tricky to add with that adhesive already on it. So I'm just going to glue this one down. And see that white edge? I'm going to point that out in just a second. Right there. I'm going to cover that up with some of the washi tape. So there's always a remedy to paper crafts. We can always make it look more attractive, or if that little white space doesn't bother you, you can always leave it alone too. But we have washi tape, so let's use it. And then I do cut it a little bit longer and I'm just going to fold it over. And it's nice and sticky too. And that makes it for a nice finished edge. I can't get over how beautiful that hydrangea paper is. Like, I could live with wallpaper with that design. It is that gorgeous. So now, one of these offcuts I will use to wrap around that very top edge, and that is to kind of reinforce the edges, because sometimes your scissors, may cut deeper on one end than the other, and to prevent that from tearing, I'm going to reinforce it with this little strip of washi. It's not washi, but it looks like a strip of washi. It was just the offcut from the paper. And it was just a tiny bit too short, but that's okay. It still looks cute. I could cover it. Maybe I'll cover it later off camera. But I'm not worried about that. I am here to challenge myself to create a project and to also show you how you can use the items. And hopefully you find this helpful and it provides you with some inspiration so that you can create similar things like this. And now I'm going to grab some of the other little bits and pieces from the kit to create a door and also to create a window. So this is even more fun when we start adding all of the embellishments to the little house to bring out the look of a little house. And there are so many things that I could use. I could use the little stickers from that little booklet, or I can use one of these cute little tags. An oval door would be perfect. It doesn't have to be a square door. Get creative. Look at all of the different shapes and how you can incorporate them to use as windows and as doors. And now they become little whimsical houses. That one would look cute, that little tag card. But then I saw this one with the cute little butterfly. And that's going to be my door. And they are the perfect size to use as doors. I have now been making these little house envelope pockets for almost 2 years. And if you would like to see the very first video of how these came about, I will have that linked in the description area below. I'm taking one of the little sticker papers from that mini booklet, and I am going to punch out a heart shape because I am going to use that as a window. And that cute little music paper is perfect for that window. And it's so nice to have these ready to adhere. I love that. Grabbing another offcut from the design papers, I grabbed some decorative scissors because I am going to create an eave. I think it's called an eave on the edge of the roof. Just gave it a little wavy line with the scissors. And I'm just going to glue that down. And it just gives that roof line a little bit more interest. I do like to use trims and ribbons, pom-pom trim and things like that. But in the very first video, this is how it started. I would just cut little strips of paper in different designs and glue them to the edge. And so this is a great way to add more detail to that little house. Look at how cute that looks. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. So now I'm going to create a chimney. And it doesn't have to look like a real chimney. I like to use all kinds of different things. Flowers, hearts, rosettes, anything. I don't think I've ever used like an actual rectangular or square piece of paper to create a chimney. I've always used something different. So while I think about what I'm going to do for the roof, but I know I want to use that hydrangea stamp, I am going to create a tag for the inside pocket. And so I grabbed a Tim Holtz die set, and I'm just going to run that through the Big Shot and just make a cute and easy tag to insert into the inside pocket. And you saw how I wanted to make sure that it was going to fit in the pocket, and it is. If it didn't, I would just cut it down to size. But inside tip, before you fold the roof of your envelope, if you already have something in mind that you are going to place in that pocket, fold the roof accordingly. I always do it the other way around, and sometimes I have to trim the tags or the journaling cards down to fit in the pocket. But if you do it beforehand, it'll be easier. And look at how cute that tag turned out. I added a reinforcer and then some sari silk, and that little tag is ready to go. Okay, so as I was working on the tag, I was also trying to figure out what I was going to do to create a chimney, in quotation marks. And so I decided to grab some of this beautiful deep purple cardstock that I haven't used in years. And I am going to do some gold embossing. And I think that the detail will really show through with that gold embossing. And because I love working with gold elements. And so I stamped with the Versamark ink. And now I am going to heat it up, and look at how beautiful that gold is popping up. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. And now I will fussy cut the hydrangea. And this is what I'm going to use as my little chimney. Look at how cute that is going to look. So be creative when it comes to making chimneys for your little house. Use florals, use the heart shapes, and just have them kind of protrude at the top just a little bit. And that just makes it look so cute. I'm going to hold it down with my clothespin, let that completely dry. And then I just couldn't stop there. I had to add some Heidi Swapp Gold Shine splatters. I add that to everything. But this way, it kind of makes that flower, the hydrangea, pop when I splattered the gold. It kind of brings, what's the word I'm looking for? Uniformity. And I'm not stopping there. I could keep going with all of the embellishments. I have this cute little vintage jewelry box, and I keep tiny little flowers in here. Some of them that I've store-bought and others that I have made myself. So I'm just going to grab a few of these and then glue them down onto the door and then also around my little heart window. It's all in the details, and you can embellish. When you make these little houses, you can embellish as much or as little as you want. There is no right or wrong. But just love how this is turning out. I love working on the little houses. The biggest challenge overall with this kit in the beginning was the purple hues, except the deep purple because I love that color. But once you can take things that are out of your comfort zone and create things that you're comfortable with. Does that make sense? So I'm taking those lavender shades, but creating little house pockets that I absolutely love. And then you have a finished project that you are going to enjoy. I grabbed a little sentiment sticker, and that reads, I love you. Another little pop of gold. And that is the finished little house. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I grabbed a paper clip and then added some sari silk just as more embellishment. And this also helps to keep the little roof flap closed. I sure hope you enjoyed this. Don't go away. I'm going to flip the camera over and talk to you for just a second. Thanks so much for watching my process and the unboxing, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of this unboxing video. If you are interested in your creative studio kits, I am going to link their website down below so that you can go hop on over and take a look at all of the beautiful things that they have to offer. Not only do they have kits, but they also have rubber stamps. They also have washi tapes and a bunch of other stuff that I'm sure you will enjoy. I'd like to thank them for sending me over this kit and for me to be able to do an unboxing and show you all of the great things that they have to offer. Thank you so much for that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you being here. If you are not subscribed, then subscribe so that you don't miss my future content, okay? You guys are great, and I am so grateful that you are here and helping me grow my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. I will see you later. Bye.